How's it going, guys? Nordy back, bringing you some more StarCraft 2 matches for you here today. Sorry it's been a little while since I made a last video. I don't know, I've been kind of lazy the past couple days. I don't really know what it's been. I haven't really been laddering too much. I played like one tournament. I ended up getting, let me just show you. I did this tournament just as random, just to get a trophy win, and then I played this tournament as well as a Pro Toss and managed to get second place. Yeah, I beat a couple guys here, but actually I think these two guys are both forfeits. But and then I forfeited this one because it was like right as Game of Thrones was about to start, so I wanted to go watch that. So I ended up forfeiting this one, so that's why I actually lost that one. I might have won, but you know, Game of Thrones is on. It was calling my name, but I beat this Captain Dry here, and I beat Justin Love. But they weren't particularly interesting matches, so I don't know. I mean, the one against Justin Love was kind of interesting, but it's like a really long match, so I don't know if I'm gonna post that one on YouTube yet. I haven't decided, but I am undefeated so far this season at 3-0, so at least that's something to look forward to. But yeah, this video isn't going to be a part of my Road to Masters series. It's just going to be a video. I promised myself I'm going to start laddering tomorrow. My goal is to get to Diamond 2 by at least the end of Saturday. So hopefully I can stick to that, get to Diamond 2 for you guys. But in the meantime, I decided to show you guys a quick video here, one of my practice videos against Xerak. Let me see if I can find it, though. Oh, there it is. Alright, so, as you guys know, I've been trying to compile a list of videos showing you guys how to hold different cheeses. And in one of my practice matches with Xerak here, he managed to give me a good opportunity to show you guys one of the cheeses that you got to try to hold. So let's get right into that. Xerak is a platinum player, and he's a YouTube streamer as well. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description if you want to check him out. So what Xerak is going to do here is he's going to try doing a proxy ghost rush. So honestly, I've never seen this before on ladder, but he said that it's worked for him in the past. He didn't tell me that he was going to do this before the match. Like, I had no idea he was going to do this. He told me all this afterwards. He said that he's won a couple games with this, and he's actually got a video on his YouTube showing him winning with this build. So I figured it'd be a good opportunity to show you guys how to hold this dirty Terran cheese here. So I'm just gonna open up like normal, you know, 15 gate, and then I'll expand. You know, just the standard 1 gate expansion build. You can see here my I don't know if I've showed you this guy yet or not, but my awesome Tal'Darim probes, looking all badass. Like, oh god, I love those things. I mean, don't they just look so much cooler than the normal probes? Like, I just wish the Nexus was black as well. That's the only thing I wish. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'll settle with the probes for now. But yeah, I'm just gonna be opening up with the standard 1 gate expand. This map is nice. It gives you a nice pocket expansion here. But if you did play on this map, I mean, you could take this expansion as well. I actually usually take this one. Just in this match, I wanted to try taking this one first. But you can see here my scouting probe that I sent around. I come up to his base and I see no barracks in his base. So immediately alarms are going off in my head. I'm like, okay, he proxied something. At first I'm thinking it's going to be a proxy Reaper all in. I come down here just to check to see if he's got anything going on down here. Confirm that he does not, so I know he's got something proxied, so I'm immediately going to send this probe out. You can see I'm sending it. I'm going to be sending it all over across the map here. It's not sent yet, but I will be sending it just around the edges of my base, just to scout to see if he's got a proxy, and of course he does. He's building the Reaper out of it right now. Like I said, initially I thought he was going to be going for a proxy Reaper all in, but he ends up doing this crazy proxy ghost thing that I've honestly never seen before, but I managed to hold it either way. So I got my expansion going up, just to give myself some extra minerals. I got my my adept coming out. I got my my mothership core as well, getting a warp gate as well. I'm gonna start the second gateway here eventually. At this point in the game, I'm just trying to figure out to myself how I want to go about handling this what I think is going to be a proxy reaper. So eventually I'm going to decide to just build a bunch of adepts to deal with it. I figure that's probably the best response to this. And you can see here my probe is coming down, and I managed to scout his proxy racks. And it's at this point I see the tech lab, and I notice. I notice he has a tech lab on his barracks instead of a reactor. So at this point, I know he's probably not going for the proxy reaper, but I'm not exactly sure what he's doing because, like I said, I've never seen the proxy ghost all in before, so I don't really know what he's got planned for this right now. So I'm getting a robotics facility up as well, and I'm going to get an observer out just in case he does something weird. Because this is honestly already something weird. You know, I've never run across this. Anytime I've ever scouted at proxy racks, it's never had a tech lab attached to it, so I have no idea what he's up to at this point. But you can see here, he's got the Ghost Academy over here. I did not scout this. Yep, you can see here, I did not scout that this was happening over here. So I have no idea he's got the Ghost Academy. Had I seen that, I would have known he was going for ghosts. But at this point, I do not know yet exactly what he's doing. But I'm getting the observer out anyway, so it's always good just to have an observer out just in case. You see here, I'm getting those adepts out. My warp gate is almost done, so I'll turn these into warp gates immediately and start to warp it in some adepts. I've already got my second up, and getting a pretty good base saturation on that. See here, he's going to start pushing here. His cloak is almost finished, but unlucky for him, I have my observer out already, so that cloak is basically not going to do anything. And right here, he runs past, and I see, since I got the observer, I can't see him yet because he's out of my detection range. But you can see there, since I got my observer, I know he's got I know he's going ghosts, and I can see them. He scans and he sees my my observer, so he knows he's screwed at this point. I mean, if you got an observer out with this many adepts, I mean, he'd have to have a lot of ghosts to deal with this many adepts. So I've already taken down, what, 3 or 4? He brings in another one, but it's pretty much too late at this point. I'm just going to photon overcharge these ones down, and it's game over right there. He calls GG. So there's there's how you defend the proxy ghost all in. I mean, honestly, cheeses aren't really too difficult to defend. Like I said in all my previous videos, what you got to do. You know, the 4 most important things in StarCraft is scouting, reacting to what your opponent's doing, a good build order, and minimap watching. You can see here I sent that probe out right after I got done building this first gateway. I come up into his base and I scout that he has no barracks in his base. All he's got is his supply depot and a command center. He's got nothing going on down here, so I know immediately from that point that he's got to have something proxied on the map. So I send that scouting probe out just to check all over the map, see where he put the proxy. I managed to scout it and see he's got the tech lab. I didn't know exactly at that point what he was going for. Like I said, I thought he was going for proxy reaper at first. So once I saw the tech lab, I didn't exactly know what he was doing. So I got the observer out just in case he was doing something weird like this ghost proxy that he did. And it managed to work out for me. So there we go, scouting and reacting to my opponent, and a good build order. I mean, this isn't. I mean, when you're defending a cheese, there's really no build order to follow. You just kind of got to go with what you feel. You just got to kind of roll with the punches a little bit. But I expanded anyway. I could have canceled this expansion and been fine, but I wanted to have the expansion just in case, just for some extra mineral income. I mean, sometimes when you defeat the cheeser won't quit, so it's always nice to have that extra income that your opponent does not have. So it's always good to expand. And then I get the robo up with that observer, like I said. So I mean, pretty decent build order. There wasn't a whole lot to watch on the minimap because my units are pretty much right the vision range of his ghost when he walked in. So there wasn't really anything I needed to watch the minimap for. I did not scout this Ghost Academy here, but he kind of put it pretty long ways away from his barracks here, so pretty reasonable that I did not scout that. But yeah, that's how I hold the proxy proxy ghost all in. Really not too difficult as long as you as long as you scout and you realize that he's doing some sort of proxy on you. I mean, shouldn't be too hard for you guys to hold. That's probably one of the easier cheeses to hold as a Protoss player. I could see this cheese being pretty difficult as a Zerg player to hold, because a Zerg doesn't get detection until you know, pretty late game. So, or not really late game, but like mid game, they usually don't start getting detection. So I can see a Zerg player having some issues with that. But as Protoss, you really shouldn't have too much issues with the proxy ghost all in. Like I said, I've never seen it on ladder, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen it on ladder. But just in case you run into it in the future, now you know how to beat it. I just showed you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me look at the APM. I had 68 and he had 50. Like I said, like always, you know, the person doing the cheese really doesn't require a whole lot of APM, and the person holding the cheese requires a little bit more APM, but really not all that much APM, so not too big of a deal there. But yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed that video. I will be bringing you guys some more Road to Masters videos here shortly. Like I said, I could show you guys this video, but it's a 25-minute replay, so that's... I mean, it was an interesting game, but it was really long game. I don't know if you guys want to sit through that long of a video. If you want to sit through it, let me know. Just comment below in this video, and if you want to see it, just let me know, and I'll definitely make a video on it. But I mean, basically what it boiled down to is the Justin Love guy was dropping me with the Widow Mines all over the place. I reacted pretty poorly to them throughout most of the match, but I ended up managing to just basically out-survive him. He was doing it all off of 2 bases. I had like 4 or 5, so I just managed to outlast him, basically, is what that one boiled down to. But, I mean, it was an interesting match. I should have just built cannons in my mineral lines, but it took me way too long to figure that out. So if I would have built them earlier, that match wouldn't have lasted anywhere near this amount of time. But I was a little bit slow to react on that one. But I managed to win the match anyway, so it really wasn't too big of a deal. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, just let me know, and I'll definitely make a video on it. But I really don't have... If you guys don't want to see it, I probably won't make a video, just because it's such a long replay. Don't know if you guys want to sit through a 25-minute replay. So, but yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, if you want to leave a like, comment, subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that. If this is your first time with me, if you want to check out any of my other videos, you know, I'd greatly appreciate that. I got videos for all the different matchups, PvP, PvT, and PvZ. I'm starting to assemble a nice collection of how to hold cheese videos. Xerak, again, my buddy, he managed to provide me with one here today, so that was nice of him. But yeah, so if you're new, if you want to check out any of those videos, you know, I'd greatly appreciate that. Yeah, as always, listen to my buddy Stone Clear. I'll leave a link to his SoundCloud, so you can go check his music out if you like it. And yeah, yep, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Semper Fi, guys. Nordy out.